Hey everyone, so I'm going to count to 3 and then I'm going to shine this, the camera over to this kitty. He's already had surgery, just had surgery today, so it's not too bad, but this could be triggering for some people. So when you see his face, so just to give you a little warning, the eyeball area has been shaved and he's, doing well and everything. So I'm just getting ready to leave the vet office with this kitty, and here's a picture of his face. I've really struggled with how to post about this kitty. He's super sweet. He was indoor, outdoor. Hi, sweetie. Hi. All right, so he had to have his eyeball removed and a tooth removed. When he came to us, he had a pretty severe infection. His face was very, very swollen up, and there was a suspicion of some sort of gunshot wounds, shrapnel, shotgun. I don't know a lot about guns and how they might work, but he had a lot of debris, shrapnel in his face, and he actually still has it in there. At his appointment today, the doctor elected to keep it inside instead of trying to dig it all out because it was not very accessible. So he will be okay, but he will always have this shrapnel inside of him. Someone shot at him. He is the third cat that has been severely injured by the same people, allegedly. So that's about all I can say about this right now, and it's really heartbreaking that we can't do better than this. So please continue to educate people around you. You know, the cats they're not a bad thing. There are some people that are very cruel to cats. The second cat that we had brought in had some significant injuries and couldn't use her back legs, and there was problems with being able to go potty on her own and things like that, and she had to be put down. The first cat that was brought in from the same situation also had a shotgun wound, had to have his leg removed. He also had some severe bruising on his stomach. So when we're taking on cases like this, and I'm just trying to talk very carefully, not say too much, but when we're taking on cases like this, it's very angering. It's angering to all of us that love the animals. And yes, we specifically work with the cats, but the people that do these things, they're taking a lot of resources away from not only the, animal control facilities, emergency services, and the people that might have to respond to something like this, but also the shelters, the rescues, and so many others. This kitty has been seen not only by us, but also with someone that does specific animal cruelty investigations through, I'm hoping I'm okay saying this, but through Capital Area Humane Society, so that it could be documented, especially as the third case now from the same property. And it truly is animal cruelty. This kitty walked around with the shrapnel, and the amount of pus that had to come out of this was horrifying and terrible, and the pain he was in. Super sweet kitty. Just because he was outside doesn't mean he should be shot. And kitties, I know there's a lot of people that say, all kitties should be inside. Not all kitties are inside. We know that. We get that. And it is probably safer for them to be inside. But when there are kitties that are going outside, or if you're in a rural area and you have farm kitties that are helping with rodent control or things like that, it still doesn't mean they should be shot at. I don't know. I'm struggling with words and what to say, because it is so mean and cruel. And you can't just go around shooting up the cats or trying to purposely hit them with a car. This is a small country road, not a lot of traffic on it. There have been people that are aware of what's going around and going on in this specific area, and they're not able to articulate, even when they call emergency services, well, because the emotions run over. Imagine having your kids see something like this going on for a kitty that has been under your care and that you love very much. So I just wanted to talk about this for a minute or 10. And anyway, he's just coming out of surgery, and anything you can do to, help us and help our cause is always greatly appreciated. I know that we have been kind of quiet lately. We're all going through a lot of things and have our personal lives too, and we're a volunteer-based organization. We can't make changes without the education and without people seeing that this is some of the reality. This particular case, it's one of very, very many that we've taken on over the last few months, but this particular case is Eaton County, and we are hoping that the people that need to see this video get the message that this is animal cruelty, and they are taking advantage of many resources when they do this stuff, and most of all, they're hurting an animal, and they really need to stop. So it's so heartbreaking. We have many, many volunteers that have to take on the responsibilities. I mean, we don't have to, but we take on these responsibilities to try to help these animals. And when you have somebody that is just actively trying to hurt them, there are no words for it. So anyway, thank you for watching. We will probably put up a fundraising post. It's been a hard one to post about. There's also reasons why we shouldn't post about things like this because of prosecution, things like that. But, county by county, city by city, some of that stuff will vary. And of course, there's the burden of proof and all those types of things. So we did elect to go ahead and do more of an educational post of, hey, this stuff, it's not right. And if you know somebody doing this kind of stuff, what did they say? Something about like serial killers start off this way, hurting animals and stuff. Like, come on. Anyway, don't mean to be mean and cruel in what I have to say, but it's been a very, very hard couple of weeks just with this guy. And we have several cases right now of animals that really need a lot of help. So appreciate you watching. Thank you so much.